Shalom. I'd like to begin first and foremost by saying Barakatah Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shai Ba'asham Rakah Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of great millstone. Salutations to the sincere Akion pushing this truth with no due diligence and sincerity. It's the brother Allah, Allah coming at you with another sit down in the spirit and walk and talk in the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shai. How beautiful it is to see this whole kingdom unravel, including the Jakes that put their trust in this place. Literally, man, lose every ounce of confidence they had in it. Yeah, Isaiah the 30th and the 31st chapter are my favorite scriptures I always go to. It speaks about the fact that ultimately, man, the trust in the shadow of Egypt will be the shame and the confounding of our people, man. And you better believe the 2/3 of our people that literally thought that this kingdom was just gonna go on forever, that fanned their hand when they saw brothers out in central London cursing this place out, are lost for words, man. Don't know what the fuck to do. Don't know who they had to turn to because they've forsaken the harbour and shine. Yeah? They don't understand why this kingdom's coming to an end. Although we do, because we understand quite clearly that this establishment, man, is set up under Esau Edom, the wicked. And the Heavenly Father is sending his son Yahweh Shai to establish a righteous kingdom in which the entirety of the earth is truly going to be governed by the laws of the Bible. We don't have that sort of setup here. We live in a devilish kingdom where pedophiles, robbers, murderers rule the earth, man. Where Edomites, sit upon horses like princes, and the true princes literally walk as servants upon the earth, man, as is written within the scriptures. We live in a time where the balances ain't been tipped. Esau Edom took us and put us in hardcore slavery and still has us in these bound in these chains. If it's not physical these days, it's still mental, man. Our people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge, man. Daily, pursuant to Hosea the 4th chapter and the 6th verse. And Esau Edom does everything in his power to keep Jake simple, keep them stupefied, and keep them away from this truth. So much so that when we're out here prophesying to our people, they hear us but they don't dance, man. We pipe onto them but they don't dance. We cry onto them but they don't lament. Because at the end of the day, they believe that this is their heaven. So the only thing the Lord can do for these Jakes is offer them a mercy kill and kill them. You see, because pursuant to Ezekiel the 2nd chapter and the 3rd chapter, we made our foreheads hard against theirs. We come out, we've given them the word, the engrafted word that's able to save their souls. We've literally, man, pushed the word of Yahweh or Yahweh Shai onto them. But just like their forefathers, they haven't listened. They haven't accepted the Heavenly Father, nor have they accepted his Son, or will they ever accept us. So all we can continue to do is just shake the dust off our feet and keep it moving. But like it's written within the scriptures, it will be better for Sodom and Gomorrah than it will be for a number of these cities where brothers have prophesied. You better believe that, man. And we're starting to see it. The Lord is bringing these societies down, man. The spirit of mourning is in the streets. And Jacob's trouble ain't even really started yet. You're going to see real starvation soon, man. You're going to see real loss of life. My cousin right now is in the west coast of Africa. She flew down for her auntie's funeral. And on the same day, the Lord put one of her cousins on her other side of the family to death. Like, literally, imagine that. You fly down to a funeral. You're at the burial for one of your family members, your auntie. And then another family member gets put to death on the same day. Listen, and that's just light touch stuff. What you gotta understand is when the death really starts to occur, when Ezekiel 7 and 5, a time of evil such as has never been upon the face of the planet Earth, there's gonna be bodies dropping everywhere. There's gonna be starvation, death, rape, murder, all sorts of evils upon the face of the earth. And the Lord is going to be the one allowing these things to happen. Because pursuant to Deuteronomy 32:39, He's the only one that has control over these things. Yahweh is the Most High for a reason. Yeah, he's the only one that basically pretty much has jurisdiction over the matters of life and death. He's the one that creates light and darkness. He's the one that brings peace and also brings evil. It's written within the scriptures quite clearly. And the Lord has got it in his mind to bring to destruction the 2/3 of our people, man. We gotta just continue to do this work, fear the Most High, Yahweh, Shai, and ultimately, in real talk, count our blessings that we've been counted worthy to suffer shame for his name, and just continue to do what's required of us. You see, ultimately, we've got the greatest mercy that could ever be bestowed upon anyone. You think riches and diamond rings and gold and silver is something? Listen, what we got is the real treasures, man. The real key purpose of life. The real keys into the kingdom of everlasting salvation that Yahweh, the God of the universe, is about to unlock. We're richer than any one of these fucking devils could ever imagine. Because all they're trying to do is get back that birthright by any means necessary. But guess what? No matter how many billions or trillions that the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers collectively have together, no matter how many lies and all the false propaganda antics they push out there, they can never, ever, ever, ever circumvent us for this truth, because it's already written in eternity that Jacob, who had his name changed to Israel after wrestling the angel, and his descendants, man, from the line of Abraham and Isaac, was going to be the chosen seed, man. Yeah? From Abraham it was promised unto Isaac the child of the free woman, and then from Isaac it was promised that the elder would serve the younger, and the Lord had it specifically set up that way, even though normally, according to the biblical law, the elder takes the birthright. The Lord had Esau born first, and Jacob come out holding his heel symbolically, just because the Lord wanted to prove a point, and the Heavenly Father could do that, man. He's the one that set up kings of remove of them. Everybody knows that the Lord's in control. He can do whatever the fuck he wants, man. He made David, the youngest of his brothers, a fierce warrior king over Israel. You know, when he was literally, although yes, he was mighty, he was a sheep keeper, a sheep herder, man, at the back. The Lord can do anything he wants, man. And he's chosen us, yeah, by his manifold mercies, to be the forerunners of this truth, to go out there and warn Jake, whether they want to hear or whether they want to forbear. Understand that this word that we have, man, is more precious than any amount of money. It's more precious than any woman. It's more precious than your family, man. This truth is life, yeah? And you can take that and try and flip it and, oh, it's cultish. Listen, the word cult means worship at the end of the day. And listen, if I got to be fervently sincere about worshiping anything, it's going to be the God of the Bible, man. Yahweh is his name, and Yahweh Shai is his son's name, if thou can't tell, yeah? Understand that we literally, man, have a responsibility to warn Jake. The times that are coming are not going to be pleasant, man. And also, we need to get ourselves right, because I'm telling you, it's going to be real testing times for us also. That's why it's written, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of our times and strength of salvation, man. Real death is coming, man. Men, women, and children. Fear the God of the Bible, Yahweh, Yahweh Shai. Do the work. Stay sincere. Shalom.